Parked here in Yangoa by the Bala Lake. 3 hours for £3 for 4 hours. That's the local church, Yangoa Church. Doesn't look as though it's whole services any longer. Okay, I think I turn right up here, but there's let's say, which one do I take? I'll have to check the map. Now it's only an hour's walk, well, less than an hour's walk, about 50-minute walk to the destination, the end of Bala Lake. But the route I'm taking, I'm going along the Cross Britain long distance footpath, which I think goes off this lane just a little. Well, connect with the footpath just a little bit further up this lane. Oops, I should have checked the map. I meant to go further along and take a lane underneath that hill up there. So I'll continue uphill here because I'll connect to the same footpath, but I've just added half a mile to the length of the walk. Just left that steep lane up there and carrying on up the steep side of this footpath. That's the reason I'm taking this walk. Is getting the view, excellent view of. That's a surprisingly busy little. It's a dead end lane, I think. There's a surprising number of cars on it. Yes, that's the reason I'm taking this walk. The views over Bala Lake and the distant mountains. Okay, so I'm not having too much luck on this walk so far. I've reached the Cross Britain Way, but it says footpath closed. So, but it doesn't look closed. Okay. The reason they've closed it at this point is that this bridge is no longer safe. So scramble up here and continue. Sign of a trodden footpath here, which isn't all that good a sign. But across this field and see if we can pick up a footpath sign. But as I say, this is extra. I was allowing myself 3 hours to go to the end of the lake along this footpath, but I had an extra half an hour because I went up the wrong lane down there. You just heard the hoot of the little tourist train, and I'm hoping to get the 10 minutes to 4 last train back to Yangoa from the end of Bala Lake. But so far I haven't been making too much progress. Okay. There's a nice steep hanging wood there, and the path, the Cross Britain Way, goes through it. Okay, so taking that wrong way to begin with, I've climbed an extra 200 feet. 200 feet less than I needed to do. This is also part of the Mary Jones long distance walk. Well, it's medium distance, but Mary Jones, you can look it up on the internet. Was looking for a Bible in Welsh back in the end of the 18th century, I think. Okay, so across this stile, the lane I meant to come up, but I have to go back down, back towards Yangoa for well, quarter of a mile, maybe a third of a mile, and pick up the path I meant to follow. I meant to start out on this walk about an hour before I actually did. So that's that would have allowed me enough time to catch the last train back, not to San Fernando but to Yangoa. Okay, I've finally got onto where I meant to go, but it's beautiful countryside here, so if I run out of time I can always maybe take a shortcut back down to the lane and walk back to Yangoa along the lane. Mary Jones sign again. Okay, so this is going to be quite an energetic walk because it's uphill and down dale. So I think if I complete the walk as planned, I'll have ascended, total ascent well over 1,000 feet. There's the largest natural lake in Wales, Bala Lake, and that's why most people come to this area, is to for the recreational water sports, or just well, picnic by the side of and camp by the side of the lake. I like this walk now. I've settled down to it, and it's shaded with all these trees, and the temperature's not well, it's well up in the 60s, but of course the sun is still quite hot. 1st of September. This is an example of uphill and down dale. I'm going descending down now to okay, that seemed well, still okay, but covered with mildew. We just dropped about 100 feet or so, almost back down to the lake level, you might say, and I'm still losing height here, but I think I've got to more or less climb back up there again, according to the map, so I'm still losing height here. As I settle into the walk, I feel a lot better. Look at those gates, nice gates, iron gates, and look, nice footbridge here, and quite well signposted. According to the OS map, this nice level footpath will shortly start climbing up the side of that hill. This is where the path starts climbing, but it's a well-trodden footpath. I haven't seen anyone yet, and I may not see anybody, but it's obviously people come along here. It's quite well-trodden. Idris in the far distance there, but this is a walk of nice contrasts, woodland and open hillside. And there, over there, you get good views here about Arinig Vawr over there, and of course, yeah, it's an excellent walk. Yeah, thumbs up on this walk here. Nice open hillside here, kind of. There's the town of Bala at the end of the lake, the little Welsh town of Bala, and yeah, so this is the ascent part. It isn't too bad. I can see us. brow of the hill up there. There's about another 100 feet of climbing to go. There's an example of the good signposting on this walk. Okay, Mary Jones. And it doesn't have any reference to the Cross-Britain Way. Okay, so I'll have to consult the map here. Okay, I'm going to stop for a break here. This is a great viewpoint. Excellent, the Bala Lake. Yeah, I recommend this walk. It's the first time I've, hopefully you'll be able to hear me, there's a stiff breeze blowing off here. It's the first time I've done this walk, and it's an excellent walk. I'm glad I came. There's the town of Bala down there. Yeah, I won't be going quite into the town, although I've got plenty of time. I'm alright for time, because I'm basically at the high point here of this walk, and it's yeah, that's another thing. That's another extra on this walk is the yeah, the excellent view of the Valley mountain range. Goes over 2,800 feet above sea level. Yeah, yeah, it's good walk and a good day for it. Just heard the hoot of the steam engine going back down to Shalini, I don't know how to pronounce it, Julian, the village at the far side of the lake from Bala. Okay, so this is a bit of a sad story. You see all these, this is an ash tree shedding all its leaves early. So I think that's a sign of ash, is it what they call it, a dieback, is it? I'm not sure. But it's a disease, and apparently there will in a few years' time, the ash tree, which, well, symbolises the English landscape, or the Welsh landscape in this case, will be no more. Okay, there it is, an ash tree. Hope the sun's just gone in, but that's it's an excellent tree. That one looks still fairly healthy. Too far now from the end of this walk. Okay, I missed a little bit of the footpath there, and I went through, I had to walk through private grounds, but there were some people there, but they took no notice of me, so no problem. I think this is a hotel here. It's a nice looking hotel, that. Which way? Round the back, I think. Okay, that's only open for it's a private hotel, only open for residents, and looks nice. Okay, just left the track that serves that hotel, and just spotted this hidden away footpath here. So yeah, so I think I'm on the I'm getting pretty close now to the end of this walk, and I've got about an hour to kill before the 10 to 4 train to Yangawa, the last train. So there's a cafe. There's a cafe apparently at the station. Fortunately, I've got the last part of this walk is that I've got a background noise of construction work. They're doing some construction work on the road near the station. Muy interesante. I think this looks like an original bridge crossing the railway. There it is. I think, is that it? But that used to be, of course, that's well, it's a miniature railway now, but at one time it was a proper railway, but that was closed down in 1965. According to that, the last train is at 5:50 or 3 o'clock, I'm not sure which. But that's the reason for that construction noise you hear, is because they're extending the line to Bala, to the little town of Bala around the end of the lake. So this is no longer used. Now let's see if I can check the time, because according to the website, the last train goes in roughly about an hour's time. Okay, so this is basically the end of this walk. So what I'm doing now, I'm looking for this cafe. So that doesn't look, there's no one there. So that's basically the end of this walk. Say station. I'll check at this cafe if there's another train still running. Okay, the website said 3:50, which is 50 minutes, just 3/4 of an hour time. So I've just got time to have a cup of tea, then walk back up to the station. Okay, there's a close-up of Bala Lake. I think the cafe is just ahead.
They'll be fine, yeah. Hiya, Val, how are you?
The construction work, the new extension for the railway, and there's the mighty Dee that goes to Chester, biggest river in North Wales. Okay, and there's a flotilla there sailing on the edge of Lake Bala. Okay, the train goes in about 15 minutes. So, very nice timing, really. I didn't mean it to be like this, but it's worked out nicely. Bala Lake Railway, last train, 3:50. Catch the train there. Okay, that's the train I hope to catch. Little steam engine. It was established in 1972, and okay, tickets. Hopefully I can. I didn't purchase the tickets in advance because I didn't know which train I was going to catch. So apparently you can buy a ticket from the guard. So a few people have arrived. So okay, fries chocolate. I think that dates from the Victoria. These kind of tourist. They have these old-fashioned advertising signs. Fries chocolate may date from Victorian times. plenty of seats available. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, quite comfortable. You wouldn't want to travel across Britain on this train. It goes at about 12 miles an hour and rattles about a bit, and I think this is what the first trains were. They were like this. Now I can't stick my head out the window because I'll get a bit of cold grit in my eye. Cheers. There's the Welsh name for Bala Lake. It's in Tegid, and I'm in Llangower. I more or less walked up there, along there, to the end of the lake. But you can actually walk a very long walk all the way around. Yeah, a good walk that is. All the way around. Yeah, muy interesante. Okay. All right. Okay. End of video. The walk ended a little while back.